What's good, y'all? It's Tropicano.
It's Brown Saint.
This is Alvarizz. You feel me? And yeah, this is the first episode ever of Alvarizz, man. We're so excited to bring y'all with us so y'all can see what we got for y'all. And hey, we finna have some fun together. You feel me?
Hell yeah, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of interesting conversations. Maybe some conversations that a lot of people might find I don't know, either like they don't think about things we might speak about, or it's things that might be hard to speak about. But I think that's good because that way, we're just trying to be relatable because we're just trying to speak what's in our mind and what we think, our thoughts, because we all think different. So we're just trying to share our point of view, in life and just everything in general.
Exactly. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, this has been a long idea in the works, man. We've been thinking of the idea for the past 2 years. And finally, something had to happen so it could spark that. I hurt my toe, and I just felt like, you know what? I can't do anything. I can't really work as much. I can't go train. I can't do my boxing, my jiu-jitsu. So, I feel like this is cool. I don't got to use my toe for this. And, it's a way to connect with y'all, connect with Brown Saint, connect with our guests, and overall have a great experience for all of us. So that's dope. So, start off with I'm gonna ask the first question. Why'd you pick that fit today, bro?
Man, so it was funny because I was just gonna come straight with like my work fit, which I mean half of it is actually my work fit, or like because I when I go to work I try to look kind of fresh too. I don't want to be like showing up looking all lousy or whatever, but um I ended up putting on this top because I feel like it was what best fit with like what I'm wearing right now, and it's not like too much either because I wasn't sure we were gonna record today or anything, so I wanted to wear something comfy, but it looks good, in case we gotta record. So like, I definitely don't regret this.
I like that. Nah,
Well, what about you? Cause I know you've had that hoodie for a minute, but I've never seen you wearing it, and you look pretty fresh with it,
nah.
bro.
I was about to say you look pretty sexy, bro. But this hoodie, I got it because my brother told me to buy it. He's like, hey, hop on the trend, buy these hoodies. They were like $60. Now it's probably like $80 or something. But I liked it. I like the color. I like that it has this old actress in it. I know her name, but I forgot her name right now. But it's a cool little style. It's a nice little baggy look. If you know me, you know I'm used to tight ass stuff. I always be wearing tight shirts. I always be wearing tight
Fuck
jeans.
yeah.
But like this baggy look, I feel like it's comfy, and I like the color. And I'm honestly, I looked in my closet and I said, you know what I want to wear for our first episode. So I was like, you know what, let me wear this. Let me bring this out. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like I relate with that in the sense of like I used to wear a lot of like tight pants and all that. But as of recently, like I just feel like loose fit is the way to go. I felt like for the longest it made me feel kind of like chubby,
Yeah.
but I feel like you just have to get the sizing right. Sometimes if you want looser, you might have to size up a bit. It's all about trying it on, trial and error, because now I feel like it makes me look thinner actually. So and I like it. I feel like it suits me. It's also comfortable as well. Uh Rather than having tight ass shit,
Yeah.
like your balls start sweating.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is really comfy.
Bro,
Yeah.
talking about sweaty balls, bro. Like, man, your balls start sweating regardless of what you wear. You know, I feel like what's most important if y'all motherfucker with sweaty balls is your underwear. You
Fuck
gotta
yeah.
have that underwear that's not like some like heavy ass material because that's gonna like hold the sweat in there, and your balls are gonna stink even after you shower, bro. Like, you gotta really have some underwear that allows air inside so that air could circulate down there, and it could like it could just flow.
Right.
You need some airflow down there, you feel me?
Yeah. And I guess I'm gonna let Sean into like, cause obviously like I've been trying out different shit. So, the body wash, I use body wash. I'm a body wash guy. But something I've noticed is um if like you want to smell good down there for whatever reason you have, like you're gonna see someone or you just want to feel clean, um what I like to do is I shower with body wash, and then at the end I kind of do like a kind of like a quick wash with bar soap,
Okay.
because the same reason why I don't really like bar soap is the same reason why I've been using it recently after showering, like my actual like shower, is because it's like very lathery. So the good thing about it is it keeps you dry. That's what I noticed with it. Um, so if you're like a body wash person, I recommend you also like buy a bar of soap, but make sure it's like good material as well. You don't want to grab like, some cheap shit and then you start getting a rash or anything like that. Make sure it's like something good. Uh,
What Barcel you use, bro?
right now I'm using Dr. Squash because he put me on.
You already know.
He gifted me a couple bars for Christmas,
Yeah.
and that's what I've been using. And like it keeps you dry, and also you smell good. Because when it comes to like showers, I don't really care how my body wash smells. I don't care if it smells like perfume or anything, because I know Cremo smells really good. For me, it's about like the actual cleaning. Because when it comes to scent, I like my scent to focus more on like the cologne I'm wearing or the deodorant. I don't really care too much about the uh body wash, but definitely that's like another up of using bar soap as well into the showering routine. Like, not only are you lathery, meaning that you're not going to be as sweaty, but also like you do also smell good. It kind of adds something new to your scent. So
Bro.
yeah.
I don't know if you've seen this bar soap, but you know what bar soap? My dad used to use this because he cheap. Now he uses Dove. He used to use that Irish one. It was like a green bar soap,
Bro,
bro.
I like how that one smells though.
I like how it smells, but it leaves you feeling like super like squeaky. Like it's weird. Like
Really?
I'll put that shit on my on my foreskin, bro. And that shit will
Yeah.
feel all stiff, bro.
That's why I don't like bar soap.
That green Irish one, that's the next level bar soap. Like you put that shit on you, and like right now your skin is smooth. You put that shit on you, your skin's like so freaking
It's like
like
rubber, bro.
rubbery. That bar
Yeah.
soap leave that
That's why I
shit
hate bar
rubbery.
soap, y'all. But if if you want to stay dry down there, I recommend using some bar soap, like, around the ball sack. If you're going to apply it on your penis, at least what I do, just to prevent any, like, burning or anything, I like to hold the tip, and I clean around with the bar soap, because I'm not trying to put bar soap on my tip because I don't know if it'll burn or not. I don't want to find out.
Yeah. With me, like you said, you just gotta watch out with the bar soap. I just I rub the bar on that shit. Fuck it. But I have the water running, so as soon as I'm rubbing, it's like cleaning. And then basically, basically what you gotta do. And also, the bar soap that I use is the Men Plus Care by Dove. That bar soap, I feel like it cleans better. If you use like those regular bar soaps, like the Dove soaps that your parents be using or something, those soaps, I feel like they're not as cleansing as the Dove Men Plus Care or as cleansing for men. So the Men Plus Care really get the odor out of you. You got some stinky balls, and them motherfuckers are gonna take that odor out of you. You got some armpits that smell. You rub it in there, it's gonna take the odor out of it. So Dove Men Plus Care, they're pretty good ones. And
Yeah.
also the body wash from Dove, it's pretty good too. I'll be using that too. But what I like, like he says, he uses like cologne for fragrance or something. I also like cologne, but also like lotion. I like that like shea butter lotion. It leaves your skin feeling soft and also smelling like good. It leaves it smelling good. I love that lotion, man.
Yeah, I feel you with that. I know that's like that's kind of like a little secret that I've seen a lot of men use, and I feel like it's very effective, especially because it kind of stays more on you, the lotion scent.
Yeah,
That's why like probably like Bath and Body Works might have some good shit when it comes to that. The thing is, like, honestly, I tend to not use lotion as much, which I really should be doing, especially for my hands, because I use like sometimes I get seasonal, what's it called, like eczema,
oh yeah,
eczema,
dry
yeah,
skin.
on my hands, just because like
Mhm.
I'm a bit of a germaphobe, especially like ever since COVID. Like, I'm always washing my hands, and I'm currently working like in retail, so currently washing my hands because I touch money so much. I And you don't know where people's hands have been. You know, you really don't know, especially that money. You don't know where it's been.
Yeah,
Uh, so I always wash my hands. But talking about like washing and showering, like I feel like something that us men should do or focus more on is self care.
Oh yeah, all the
Yeah,
time, big time.
because I know there's a lot of men who are like, oh, why don't I get girls? Why does this guy look better than me? Um, Besides self care, something else that's very important is self confidence.
Yeah,
And I feel like this is just for anybody in general, no matter if you're a guy, girl, whatever you identify as, because self confidence, how do you want someone to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? You know, no matter
right.
what it comes to, whether it's like taking you serious in a relationship or a friendship or a job interview, whatever it is, like you need to believe in yourself. You need to feel confident with who you are. You could be someone who's not as attractive on the shorter side, but if you're okay with being you and it's fine, uh that's gonna attract a lot of good things to you. If you're the opposite, you're not okay in your skin, um that people are not gonna want to be your friend or be in a relationship with you because you're very insecure. um you don't even trust yourself, so why should they trust you?
Exactly. Exactly. I feel like something that gives you both, like it's like something that you do for your self care that also boosts your confidence is a haircut.
Hell yeah.
Once you get your haircut, man, you're a whole different person.
Yeah.
I I got my haircut like a couple days ago. Before that, I felt all dirty. I felt all grimy. I'll take a shower and I still feel like not myself. I got my haircut. Shit, I could go a week without showering, bro. I still look fresh. Feel me?
Don't go a week without showering though. But no, yeah, that's true.
Nah, for
because
real.
because like, look, I feel as if that is the biggest confidence boost, a haircut. I feel as that's very essential in my life as well. No matter where I'm at, a haircut always makes me feel better.
Yeah,
You could be sick, you could be in crutches, whatever your situation is. You get that haircut, and you feel unstoppable.
bro, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Even if you got a micro penis, bro. If you got a haircut, you feel like you got a big ass dick, bro.
Hell yeah.
You have that confidence boost. It's crazy.
Crazy ass
It's
confidence
ridiculous.
boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just feels good. It's kind of like adrenaline. Like you see yourself, you're like, whoa, like this is me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like that's something that men also have to do very often. Get haircuts, whether it's once every 2 weeks, whatever it is, but just make sure it's consistent.
Consistent. Yeah.
Because if you let yourself go, you will start, you know, falling back, not feeling yourself. Um, but I feel like that's the biggest self care that a man should really, take serious. Make sure you go to a good barber. Also, you don't want to get ripped off, right? But you want to go to someone who knows what they're doing and you like their work.
Yeah. Basically, a barber that knows what they're doing, you like the work, and they don't miss. It's crazy to find a barber that don't miss.
It's hard.
I feel like everybody's barber misses at least a couple times. But it's like a score. Like let's say in school you have an A, you have an F, right? A barber is always in the A B range. If it stays in the A B range, you're good. He's gonna miss a couple times, but most of the time he's gonna be good. If a barber misses and misses, he goes down to the C D F. Time for a new barber. Fire your barber and get a new barber. Cheat on your barber for real. Like you gotta get a nice haircut. You gotta get an A for the haircut because you paying that price. If you pay a barber 40, 50, you gotta get a nice haircut.
Yep.
Basically. So that's what I gotta say about a barber. And also, like he says, it's just different vibes when you got a haircut. You walk around feeling like the man, you know? You get compliments, you get different looks. You walk into places, people treat you better if you have a haircut, you know?
That's true.
Now, if you have a haircut and you got a nice outfit, you finna pull.
Hell yeah.
You finna have eyes on you like, damn, who's that person? Like, whoa. That person got a haircut. He looked fresh. He got a nice fit. He got nice shoes. He got a chain.
Hmm.
Like shit. Let me holler at you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, when it comes to style, you just have to experiment a lot. Personally, I feel like I'm pretty versatile when it comes to dressing. Like, I could dress with baggy clothes, and then let's say I could dress a little more like I don't know how to put it, but I guess like with boots and stuff. Even though I don't really go that style, I've done it before and I'm able to pull it off.
Opium.
Um, Opium, like
Opie.
all black or whatever,
Yeah.
or even the button ups. Like
Button ups. Yeah.
I'd be, going to the beach or clubs and button ups, and I'm able to rock all these different styles. But some of us are not that way, and that's fine, as long as you know what your style is. And if you don't like your current style, or you don't get positive feedback from it, switch it up. Don't be afraid to switch it up. There's no reason why you should be afraid. As long as we're living, there's no reason why we shouldn't try new things. And that's something I should do as well, probably with like eating, because I just tend to always go to my safety. I forgot what it's called, like my safe foods, like
Yeah.
the
Your safe
things
foods.
that you just know, like wherever you go, it has to be good. Like
They don't miss.
they don't miss. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that.
But yeah, when it comes to style, just you know, um, just look around you, look at what people are wearing. Um, Try something that maybe you're like, I don't know if people are gonna think it's fresh or not. Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Find out. But like I said, confidence is the best accessory you could wear with any fit.
Yeah.
If you're wearing something that maybe on someone else would look ridiculous, but if you're wearing it and you're wearing it with confidence, you're gonna pull it off. There's a lot of things that I myself, you know, I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna pull it off, but I do it. I'm not gonna lie, some items that I wear are like from women clothing sections or whatever, whether it's the pants or whatever. And I just rock it. And like people don't even know it's from the women's section. You just gotta rock it with confidence. Like if it fits your vibe, it fits your vibe, and people are gonna fuck with it on it. Like I've been getting a lot of compliments on my fits, and it's all just from trying out different styles, switching up like this piece with that other pants or whatever it is. um but I feel like no matter what style you have, you always need to have your essential, like essential shoes or essential pants that goes with a lot of things. For example, like Air Forces, they go with a lot of things. um or any specific pants, like, or like a blank black t-shirt, at least one in your closet, that goes with so many things, so many shoes, so many different pants. You just need basics.
Basics. And they don't gotta be expensive. You don't gotta be out there buying designer, buying shirts that are $100. Like no one cares about that no more. I don't care about that.
Nope.
I used to care about that. I used to go to Saks Fifth every other weekend. Oh, let me go buy that Montclair. Let me go buy that Helmet Lang. Let me go buy that McQueen. Nah. Now all you gotta do is wear comfort. You know? I go to Ross. I go to Ross. I go to Marshalls. I look at all the different things they have. I'm like, what? That like they got some shirts that are hard. They got some shirts that I've taken to the club. People are like, yo, that's a sick ass shirt. I'm like, yeah. Where'd you get it? Shit, I got it at Ross. No way. Like you can get so much drip at Ross for the low. You don't gotta go out and buy designer and all these expensive brands and stuff. Nah. Maybe if you want designer, I recommend buy yourself one designer shirt, one designer jeans, a designer fit. Wear it, you finna feel good. But, you know,
It's temporary.
it's temporary. Long term, for your the health of your wallet, the health of your closet, Ross all the way.
Yep.
Basically, you save a lot of money. You could switch out your clothes if you don't like it. It wasn't too expensive. You could recycle it. Take it out the way,
Or even
bring some
return
new,
it.
return it.
Hmm.
Exactly. So many things you can do, but I'll put comfort above designer because designer is the same freaking material that you buy at Ross for $10. Designer $100. Mm-mm. Comfort over anything. A plain black shirt with some I like to wear all black, so I wear black jeans, black shirt, white shoes, nice little chain. I like that style. You could also wear plain white shirts, black jeans, white shirt, white shoes. Mix it up. Feel me?
Yep.
Air Force Ones. Anybody that knows me since high school knows that I always wore Air Force Ones. That was my signature sneaker, Air Force Ones. I had the white ones, I had some black ones, had a whole bunch of colorways, and I still got a lot of Air Force Ones. Now, I'm not really wearing that much Air Force Ones, but I do got to get me a new pair because those are like the shoes that you could wear all day, every day, and they don't get old, and you could wear them with any fit.
Right.
Just keep them clean.
Yeah.
You got some white ones. Make sure you wipe them every other day. Wipe them every time you go out, so you can keep them clean.
Right.
Wash the laces. Make sure you put those balls that make them not stink because you don't want no stinking shoes either. You don't want to pull up to your homie's house, take off your shoes, and what's that smell? It's nasty ass shoes. Like you don't want that. Nah.
Hell nah.
You know. And if you know it's time for your shoes to go, hey, Air Force Ones, they're like $90, $100. Get rid of them, get a new pair.
For real.
It ain't like you're buying Gucci or Burberry shoes for like $700, 800. Shit. Buy
Yep.
10 pairs of Air Force Ones. Fuck them Gucci's. Fuck them designer shoes. Air Force Ones all the way.
Yeah, that's true. Um, Air Force Ones. I don't know. I feel like there's like a lot of different shoes that could fit like the same essentials kind of category. Like I know for Adidas, when I was in elementary, I was always rocking the Superstars. Is that what they're
Yeah.
called?
I remember.
Always, man, always. Like once they would rip, I would get another pair of the same ones because I mean, to me they were comfortable and I could wear them with anything. So yeah, it just depends your style because maybe Air Forces are not your style, but just find out what's that one shoe that you could wear with many different outfits. It saves you a lot of money and maybe you also want to get like a different pair of like a different style. Whenever you want to switch it up, so people won't also be like, oh, you always got the same shoes or whatever. But the most important thing is have like one solid pair of essential shoes. you know
Exactly.
After that you could do whatever the fuck you want. you know
Exactly.
yeah.
And if y'all young, if y'all in high school, if y'all ain't got money like that to buy shoes, bruh, I wore like one pair of shoes for every year in high school. I didn't have multiple pairs for the freshman, sophomore. I wore some Nike running shoes. I didn't care about shoes. Then something clicked in my head, and I started liking Air Force Ones. I had like one pair of Air Force One for the whole year, and I still had my old running shoes. So I'll alternate. Then my senior year came, I started making a little bit more money, so I started buying all these different shoes. I got the Air Force Ones, and I bought my shoes at Ross. I bought some crazy fucking Tims at Ross. I bought some Uggs. Just different shoes to try to figure out my style. And now y'all could say that I'm comfortable and I found my style. And like I said, like Brown Saint says, try new things. You never know, you might be comfortable wearing something new. You know, basically you gotta try new things.
Right. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be dressing the same way that the next 5 months or the next year or when I'm 40. Like style, just with everything, like things change. Um Things change for a reason, whether it's your style, your own person as how you are. um the world changes no matter what. So you just gotta adapt. Adapt with what's hot. What's trending. What works for you, for how you look. You're getting older. Okay, maybe you should start switching it up to something else that's gonna make you look a little more mature. Because I mean, I know there's certain like older people who could rock like younger styles. Like for example, Pharrell. Like, how
Bro,
old is
yeah.
Pharrell, man?
I think he's like 51.
Fucking, I mean,
Yeah.
he looks young. First of all, he looks young.
I was
So,
like he's 30.
but he could be dressed like me and he'll look drippy as hell.
Yeah.
But let's say like you
Donald
grow
Trump.
up, yeah. Let's
Donald
say
Trump with some
Donald
Matt
Trump, bro.
Hardy.
Like
Mm-mm.
he, like
Mm-mm.
he cannot be rocking that kind of shit.
Nah.
No, um,
Our dads, nah.
nah, our dads,
Our
no,
dads can't be rocking no shit like us.
for real.
Respectfully.
Yeah, but I mean, I did see that one picture of Young Thug's lawyer wearing the spider
Yeah.
tracksuit, and that should he looked pretty fresh,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
He was able to
crazy.
pull it off.
That's dope.
So that's why I'm like, you just gotta know who you are. You gotta be honest with yourself. If you look goofy wearing like what's trendy or whatever, um, just keep experimenting. See until you're finally okay with how you look. And also, I suggest asking your friends for feedback too. Like, does this look good on me? Or if, you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, ask them, like, how do you feel about, like, how do I look in this clothing? Or ask them what they like to see. So, you have an idea of, like, how to look good, how to look presentable, and just finding your style.
Yeah, that's what I do. Hey, handful of times, so many times, right before the club, he always pulls up fresh. He always pulls up first, and I'm still, I'm hopping out the shower. I'm like, hey, Brown Saint, I don't know what to wear. What should I wear? And he helps me out. Hey, wear this, wear this. So I tried a couple different shirts. Yeah, damn, that looks fresh. And I'm like, I feel a little too tight. Let me try that one. He's like, oh, damn, that looks fresh. And then we come up with a sick ass outfit for me. And basically, you just gotta let other people also see you and kind of advise you on what looks good, what doesn't look good. Because I mean, if other people, like if the homie says, damn, you look good in that, then other people finna think that. If the homie says, you know what, you look kind of weird in that, then other people gonna think that. And honestly, sometimes it doesn't matter what they think, but in some cases, it's good. Like, all right, you know what? Because you could also see yourself. You're like, you know what? That does look kind of weird. So let me switch it up a little bit. And then, hey, you be looking fresh.
Right.
But yeah,
Right. Because sometimes you also have to um, read the room, and not just that, but also like know where you're going, what you're showing up for. Right. For example, if you're going to a job interview, um, you may think you look presentable by wearing a certain thing, but literally on the application, it tells you like certain attire you have to wear. So that's where you have to go with what you know you have to wear, because sometimes you're like, oh, well, I think this is okay. No, if it says you have to wear a certain thing, wear a certain thing. Um, or if, let's say, you're going on a date and you want to wear your comfort fit or whatever, like, you know it's if it's the first date or whatever, it's the first impression. So just change it up. Obviously, let's say you're like a rocker fool, you don't want to change it up either to, like, let's say, a hipster. Whatever works for you, but just make sure you can rock it. Make sure
yeah,
you can rock it, and make sure it's the occasion for it as well.
yeah. I was gonna say, make sure it's okay for whatever's going on for like the setting. You know, you don't want to pull up to a wedding in some shorts and a beach shirt. You don't want to pull up to a job interview in a designer T-shirt with some designer kicks. You want to pull up presentable to the occasion. And if you're having trouble deciding, okay, I have a job interview, ask your friends, ask your parents. They're gonna know. They've been there before. Ask people that have been there before. Hey, I'm going on a date. We're going over here. What should I wear? And then they're gonna advise you. Take some of that, convert it into your own style, and rock with it for a job interview. Always look at the dress code for job interviews. Honestly, right now there's so much you could do. You could look up YouTube videos, Google, ChatGPT, your homies, your parents. Hey, what can I wear for a job interview at McDonald's? You still gotta wear a freaking suit. What can I wear for a job interview as a lawyer? You gotta wear a freaking suit.
Yeah,
What can I wear for a
exactly.
job interview as a porn star? That's where you could show up like with a suit, and then you gotta take it off. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
It's
a different
crazy.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's very true. Like, because some people assume, like, oh, I'm just going to an interview to McDonald's or whatever it is. No, you got to show up in professional attire, because you need to show that you can become presentable. And, you know, let's say one day they're looking for a manager, like, they want to know you can be that manager, not
yeah,
just like someone who shows up, you know, dressed up whatever. Not like someone who's clean, presentable, because at the end of the day, you are representing the company. If you become manager, or even if you're just cashier, whatever it is, like,
yeah.
you're representing. They don't want to hire someone who's, you know, they're giving this opportunity to be interviewed and they're showing up in shorts and sandals, you know,
Mm-hmm.
when there's competition that's already dressing better than you, being
Yep.
more presentable, even speaking wise. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it's always good to build those habits early on for your first interview. You start to build those habits, and once you start going to different interviews, different better jobs, you already have a good base. So you don't got to worry about not showing up for the occasion because you already know what to do. You already know what to wear. You already know how to act. And that's very important because you not only once you get hired, you represent the company, but you also represent yourself. And if you take on a role, let's say as a leader, then there's people that look up to you. You have those that you lead, and then those people, you could influence those people for the good or for the bad. But as a leader, if you want to be an effective leader, you have to literally empower those individuals, show them a good example, show them a leader that you would want to have as well. Show them that you're the leader that cares about them. Show them that you're the leader that advises them. You know, yeah, you could give them criticism, but show them how to fix it. Stuff like that. That goes a long way. So once you build good habits, you know, with your appearance and with your mentality, that could transfer on beyond anything. And you could influence so many people around you and make yourself a better person.
Right. And when it comes to influencing people, that doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, you have to be well off, or
Mm-hmm.
like you have to be financially successful. It doesn't always come in that way. I've been told by some of my younger cousins like, oh, you influence me. And I think to myself like, what do you mean? Like, right now I'm currently working in retail, and but it's something that they see in you that motivates them to um be themselves, be more outspoken. You could be a good role model just by being nice to others, no matter what your occupation is. If you're a good person, that inspires other people to be good. You could be a little kid and inspire adults or other little kids around you.
Yep.
No matter what age you are. I feel like, you know we need good people now. I feel like a lot of people as of recently um kind of feel like privileged, like, oh, I don't have to be nice.
Yeah. Facts.
And they feel like they should be receiving nice energy, but they don't want to give it out.
Yep.
So I feel like we have to start, from ourselves. A lot of people who are not happy with who they are or their life, it's because they're not at peace with themselves to begin with. You have to think positively about yourself, before you start judging others or anything like that. Um, because at the end of the day, you can't even, for example, because I know there's people who are like, okay, well, I'm doing better than that person. You
Yeah.
you can't really like, you know base it off other people. You have to base it off yourself. Um, Only you know what you want to see in yourself. So don't focus on what others are doing, or how others are doing. Just focus on what you want for yourself.
Exactly. Wake up every day, try to make the world a better place for yourself. What I tell myself, I wake up every day and I try to make everyone that I encounter, I try to make their day better. You know, if I encounter them, I'm gonna try to make their day better. Making their day better, they could go on and make someone else's day better. I'll go on and make someone else's day better. Seeing their reaction makes me happy. It gives me a sense of fulfillment, and I want to keep doing it. You know, so let's say you do something nice for someone. Let's say you open the door, don't say thanks, whatever. It is what it is. There's gonna be more people that are gonna appreciate you than the people that are not gonna appreciate you. First and foremost, always appreciate yourself, and respect others. There's times where you, hey, if others are disrespecting you, by any means, do what you need to do. But as a as a person in charge, you're in charge of your situations. You're able to escalate or de-escalate situations. So, let's say you're somewhere and someone cut you off, or you cut someone off accidentally. They give you the middle finger, right? You could choose to go up to them and give it back to them, or you could choose to just say, "My bad." You know, those reactions have different consequences. If you go up to them and you're like, you know what, let's get out and fight, y'all can knock each other out. If you say my bad, then the other person's gonna calm down too. That's what I think. And if they don't, then just let them be. Keep that energy, keep that bad energy away from you. You're a great person. You're gonna do great things. Continue on with your beautiful day. Like, don't let no one ruin your day. There's a lot of people out there that wake up in a bad mood, that have mental issues, that need help, and they don't get help. Sometimes they don't have resources to get help, and it's not their fault, or sometimes it is their fault. But, anyways, if you're able to control yourself and you know that you're a type of way and you're able to control your situations, you just gotta, have a lot of self control and be careful out there. There's a lot of crazy stuff out there. One little one little decision could ruin your whole life, could just give you a whole drastic change. So be safe out there. Respect yourself. Make sure you put yourself first before anything, and stay safe out there. It's crazy out there right now, especially right now, 2025. All them fires, all the tragedy happening. We got to be able to help each other. We got to do better for each other. We gotta stay united, man. There's a lot of separation out here going on. It's crazy. I've never seen people post about like the immigration stuff going on, that
Right.
stuff. The past years, it was like, all right, we all cool, we all get along. Now you start seeing like different sides of people. Start seeing people that, your own people, kind of like poking fun at those that are less fortunate, which is kind of crazy,
Yep.
especially now, like what's going on. Nah, you got to stay true to yourself, respect everybody around you. If you want to talk smack on somebody, just don't do it. You don't need to do it. Some people want to show off their views and stuff like that. I mean, you know, if you show off your views to help each other out, to help others, is good. But you just show off your views to hate and cause more separation. Keep that keep them views in your eyes. Like don't say nothing.
For real.
For real.
Yeah. I mean, I know we live in, current times where some of our some of our leaders are promoting hate. They're promoting hate and they're making it accept acceptable in society. But, that doesn't mean we should, live in a world full of hate. I feel like we should all respect each other because, I think about like, even before Obama, like people weren't really hating each other. Like obviously there's always been racism,
Yeah.
uh, you know, all these problems have always existed, but I feel like it's always been very kept behind closed doors. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of racist people were not blatantly racist towards people in public like that. Now it's like very much promoted like, oh, it's okay to be racist, like we should be racist,
Yeah.
and it's sad because it's like a different world than what I remember as I was a kid. When I was a kid,
Yeah.
I never thought about like uh if the kid I was playing with, was a different race than me. Nothing. And I mean, even for example, like let's say like during middle school, high school, like maybe we were ignorant, saying things that we're not even supposed to be saying, but obviously not with like racist intent. Um but it's just different how the world is now. I don't even think people are sensitive. I just feel like a lot of people are too bold nowadays. A lot of people are straight up, telling other people go back to your country, or saying the hard R at black people.
Right.
um it's just sad to see. um but yeah, that's why you just got to be positive. be nice to people. If someone didn't do shit to you, why the fuck should you be mean to them or like degrade them because of their economic status, um,
Right.
skin color, or where they were born, uh,
Or their gender.
or their gender? Yeah,
Crazy
like
out here.
that's that's a big thing for me. Like the gender stuff. Like, um, I know a lot of people are like, oh, there should only be two genders or whatever. To me, it's like I really don't give a fuck what you identify as long as you're cool.
Yeah.
I really don't care. Like, I know, there's a lot of like laws trying to be passed of like only two genders, but to me it's like, well, first of all, that's not helping our economy at all. That's not helping our that's not helping our generation make it more accessible for affordable housing or none of that. Like, we're focusing on the wrong issues. Like, why should I
Exactly.
care if Bob identifies as trans or whatever new terms there are? Like, I don't give a fuck. That's his life. If he wants to do that, and if he's not being disrespectful towards me, or it's not, you know, he's not offending me in any way, why should I care? Um, I feel like that's weird for me to care about what another uh person thinks about themselves. Or for example, like people who hate gay people. Um, like, that's kind of weird. Like, if you say you're straight, why are you worrying about another man?
Yeah.
That's that's kind of not straight.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Exactly.
So like,
Do you?
just mind your own business. Let people be people, as long as they're not out here killing each other or harming each other. Like, that's fine. You know, um, we're focusing on the wrong issues, I feel.
Yeah, that's true. Focusing on the wrong issues, man. Do you worry about yourself? If the homie identifies as a freaking frog, I'm still gonna love the homie.
For real.
If the homie identifies as a girl, shit, I'm still gonna love the homie. It
Facts.
don't make me gay.
For real.
It don't make me straight. I mean, whoever you are, maybe maybe I want to be a table. Shit, the homie's still gonna love me because I'm a
For real.
chill table.
He's a chill
I'm always gonna be
table.
chill. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Like for real. Um, I recently met this guy. He's gay and he's super dope. And we talk, we text. He's a banker. I met him at the bank. He's been to my restaurant. We talk. I've asked him questions about, because I really don't have any friends that are into guys. So I asked him like, hey, like, does it bother you if I'm asking you these questions? He's like, no, I'm actually happy you're asking me these questions because, you know, I always feel like I have to have this boundary when I talk to straight guys or whatever. I'm like, nah, me, I don't care. As long as you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. You know, I'm not into guys, so as long as you're not out here trying to get at me, then we chilling. We can have a
Yep.
nice, long, respectful friendship forever. And it's cool because this guy, we'll probably have him on here because he got crazy stories to tell. He works at a bank, so he got crazy bank stories to tell, and it's crazy what people like him, like what they be going through, and all the hate they get, and all the hate their friends get, just because of who they are, because they're not the normal people that you see in your everyday life. But honestly, everybody's a normal people because no one's freaking normal, man. Like for real, we all unique individuals, and we're all important. Hey, he's equally as important as Bad Bunny. He ain't as famous as him. I'm equally as important as the Undertaker. Like at the end of the day, we all come from the same place. We all come from a pussy, and we're all gonna freaking die. We're all gonna get reabsorbed into the universe, and then whatever happens, happens. What do we believe in? That happens. Whatever. For real though, like enjoy life, be nice to each other, have friends. Don't let people tell you, oh, don't be friends with that person because that person is this person. Nah, find out for yourself. Like a
Hmm.
lot of people say, hey, I don't talk to her. Don't talk to her. Nah. Why? Like find out for yourself, and maybe the person you don't end up talking to the person that told you to not talk to her. You feel me? Because that person is not a good person. So
Hmm.
find out for yourself, trial and error, meet new people, get to know each other, but always, love each other, have a respect for each other. don't put yourself above anyone else because you're not above anyone else. Nope, you ain't above anybody else. Well, with that said, like, let's go into crazy. Let's let's take it down a notch to some funny questions. Not, let's take down the seriousness, Brown Saint. All right, so for this, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
change the camera setting just because I want to see what the fuck's going on.
But
So this was on cinematic. Now I'm gonna try with the other one. So outro. That's been Alvarizz. Alvarizz out.
Alvarizz out.